Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Tuesday, the 8th of June 2021. Today in Millwall News, we've got 3 stories from the official club site. The first one is Crowdie. Crowdie. Come and get your Crowdie. If you paid for a Crowdie to be in the stands and you want it for some reason, I don't know. Maybe stick it on your wall at home. I don't know, but I suppose you've paid for it. It's been there. Now you can take it and have it where you will. I don't know. Maybe if you're driving and you're in like one of those carpool lanes, I don't know if they're doing them in this country. Stick in a driver in the passenger's seat, and you'll be sorted. You can have that beside you, and you can fool the cameras as you go along. So what do they say? They say purchase the Crowdie for the Lions lockdown fixtures. Now is your chance to collect it as a keepsake. With the large majority of the 2021 season and the end of the 1920 campaign played behind closed doors, cardboard cutouts of Lions fans were situated inside the den as Gary outside battled to an 11th place finish in the Sky Bet Championship, and supporters are now able to pick up their Crowdie. From Wednesday the 9th of June, that's tomorrow, fans are welcome to head to the Lions store to collect their cutout. Just say your name. The Lions store is open from 9 AM to 5 PM, Monday to Friday. We look forward to seeing you. The previously planned meet and greet Crowdie collection has had to be changed due to the club's pitch renovations and higher heavy goods vehicle traffic around the ground, leading to subsequent health and safety concerns. So they were going to do like I suppose, sounds like they were going to do like an event where everyone who had a Crowdie could go down on this 1 or 2 days, go and get their Crowdie and take it home. But now you have to do it individually when you've got time to head to the Lions store, give them your name, which will be on the back of the Crowdie, I believe, and then take it home with you. So you can only do that from 9 AM to 5 PM Monday to Friday. So if you have one of them and you want it, go and get it. And you could go down there tomorrow and get it if you want, and you could attend the open morning at the Den. You could go into the executive lounge, have a free coffee, free biscuit, free cake, and look through the windows at the ground building work. Take your Crowdie with you, and the two of you can have a bit of fun. You can talk to your Crowdie. Yeah, so this is tomorrow. They did one last week. They said it was quite successful. They're doing it again this week, tomorrow, Wednesday. So there you go. There's open mornings if you want to go to them. So there's one tomorrow, and maybe while you're down there, go and pick up your Crowdie. But this open morning is only from 9:30 AM to 12:30 PM. So that's not all day. Moving on now to another story on millfc.co.uk, the club's official website. The last of the day. It's about the youth development. They're bigging it up. The EFL trying to make a big thing of youth being coming through the EFL and making it into the league, especially in the England team, because a lot of players either come through EFL clubs and then got snapped up by Premiership teams and then went on to play for England, or they were at Premiership teams and then they went on loan to EFL teams and played well and helped themselves develop by playing in the EFL, and they've now reached the pinnacle. So let's have a look at what they say. It says Millwall's fruitful relationship with its academy setup continued throughout the 2021 campaign, and on EFL Youth Development Week, millfc.co.uk showcases those who have risen through the ranks to excel at first team level. Over the course of the 7th to the 13th of June 2021, the EFL will be highlighting particular successes of players that have come through the EFL Academy pathways or had their first opportunities in EFL competitions, championing youth development work delivered across the EFL network and demonstrating the importance of the EFL to the football pyramid. In the past, the Lions have seen the likes of Paul Eiffel, Richard Sadler, Neil Harris, Tim Cowell and many more make their name from a young age in SE16. More recent additions included names such as Alan Dunn, Tony Craig and Ben Thompson. But in 2021, a new crop of young Lions have made their breakthrough. In SE16, Billy Mitchell, Danny McNamara, Talia Bori and Hayden Muller all made the jump from under 23 set up to the first team, whilst Isaac Alofi and Alex Mitchell enjoyed successful loan spells at Vanarama National League champions Sutton United and playoff participants Bromley FC. The sextet will hope to be involved at senior level once again in 21-22, whilst further down the list, the Lions under-23s managed by Kevin Nugent and under-18s spearheaded by Larry McAvoy and Chris Perry will hope to replicate the form which saw them win their respective professional development leagues in 2019-20 and hashtag RaisedInTheEFL. So EFL trying to remind everyone they have a part to play in player development, especially Premier players and in the England team especially. There is a need for the EFL. There is a need for the EFL to exist so that young players who are good but not good enough to get in with the top Premier League teams can play for EFL clubs and make their way through to the first teams when they come back from their loans. So there you go, and they will be mentioning the players this week, the ones that they've just mentioned. And also as well, it's not just, I know we want our youth team to produce players for us, but it's also producing players who go on to have a good career in professional football, even if it's not with us. So there have been players like Wildy Haviland, and other players who, Danny Houghton, who have been working around the non-league, semi-pro level, and they've made a name for themselves in that level of football. And even though they're not playing for Millwall, they're still playing. There's a lot of players they kind of give up. They get a normal job. They don't really carry on. But you see, seeing a player in the Millwall youth team carry on playing, and you'll see them maybe further down the line that they'll be involved in a FA Cup giant killing for a non-league team, or they'll be playing for like a League 2 team or a League 1 team, and they'll make their way through, like Lyle Taylor. After he left Millwall, went to Scotland, went to Sheffield United, went to Bournemouth. We went through a number of clubs, and then he started banging goals in and made a name for himself. And I like that. I like when players from Millwall youth team go on and do things, even if it's not for Millwall. I'm just glad that, so I can point to that guy and say, oh, he was at Millwall. He was in Millwall's youth team. And yeah, he's doing alright now. And that's what this is about. Raised in the EFL hashtag. And we got a couple coming through now. Billy Mitchell, Tyler Murray, Hayden Muller, Alex Mitchell, Isaac Lovey. I hope they push on and do really, really well. And I'll be glad if they do. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.